Hello and welcome to another episode of Thirukkural with the Times with me, Bharathi Baskar. Last year I had a rare and a serious medical condition called aneurysm. I was in the hospital for about 22 days. I am lucky to have survived the issue. I was back home, but certain things had to be moderated and adjusted at our house because loud sounds weren't okay with me. So no pressure cookers, no loud car horns, TV should not be played at all. So no mixies. So we took care of all of these things. As we were learning to live in silence, we started hearing certain unusual sounds. We just realized that there were birds all around our house and there were parrots. And we have till then not heard the crackling voice of the parrots at all. But when we stopped the other noises, we started hearing them. So one day I started just attempting feeding the parrots. I just gave them some mashed dal and rice, and a very hesitant parrot came first, and he was followed by his brothers and cousins and sisters, and they started coming like in tens. Then we observed something very unusual. There was no way that we could keep a board which said that only parrots are allowed, right? So when the parrots eat and go, then they were followed by crows. Crows were followed by pigeons. Pigeons were followed by squirrels, and then came the ants finally. They never broke this chain or order. And another interesting thing that I observed was, as soon as they are finished with eating, they would go. They never tried to parcel or carry something for the next meal. They always leave behind food for the next bird or animal to come in the line. The discipline was amazing. It was around this time that I learned about Jane Goodall. She is 87 years old now, and she is known all across the world for the work that she did with chimpanzees. She spent 2 years in the jungles of Tanzania doing research on chimps. She just tried to understand how well they understand and bond with human beings. Her research was a huge success because she proved to the medical world that just like human beings, chimps can also have feelings. They can be happy, they can be sad, they can use tools, they can even shed tears. After she came out with this startling theory that chimps can also have feelings, all across the medical bio world, they stopped using chimps for testing them on drugs. I was just thinking that if I as an individual could attain so much of tranquility and peace just by feeding very, very few birds and animals, how would Jane Goodall be feeling? By preserving 400 to 500 chimpanzees and bringing them back to life. That's when I thought about the wisdom of our own Thiruvalluvar, who said this: Paguthundu, palluyir ombudal, noolorthoguthavarrul, ellam, thalai. It is your primordial responsibility and duty to preserve all lives by sharing what you have. This is the essence of all the scriptures in the world. This is what Thiruvalluvar says. Animals and birds, it is their world too. It's indeed amazing how human emotions remain the same even though time flows like a river. Looking forward to sharing more such thoughts about Thirukkural with you in Thirukkural with the Times every Saturday in the Times of India. Thank you.